Say hello everyone. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to have an introduction to feminine energy. So this is a fairly new concept on the internet, and this is nothing new. Honestly, we have already inherently known about it. We all have it somewhere within us, but since we have it on a rage on internet, I thought I'll make a video on it and introduce you guys to feminine energy. Also, this video is not about you as a woman giving up your power to live the conventional standard of feminine beauty. The traditions and the conventional standards have changed over the years. You do not need to follow all the things that were followed like 100 years back. So the concept of feminine energy has also changed a little bit in today's and according to today's time. So yeah, that's what we're going to discuss in this video. So with that, let's start with the video. So let's start with what is feminine energy, but before that I'm going to tell you some misconceptions that people think is feminine energy, but it's really not. Some of the common misconceptions are that feminine energy women are fragile, they are very timid, they always act as a burden to someone else, they take everyone's emotional dump on themselves and do not take care of themselves. And another very common misconception is a feminine woman always just takes everyone's shit and does not say anything, does not do anything, just keeps it all in and poised, and that is just utter bullshit. Now, the truth of feminine energy is a nurturer's energy. So this is why it comes naturally to women, because women are nurturers, we are birth givers, we raise lives, we basically do everything that a nurturer does. So that is the nurturer's energy. Now, a nurturer's energy is someone who cares, someone who loves, someone who is kind, someone who is passionate, someone who loves life, and someone who is childlike. Now, this is irrespective of who you are. If you're a man or a woman, there can be a feminine man, there can be a feminine woman, because these are a personality trait. These are the qualities which a person has. So if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you are dressing up in a certain way, or if you're not dressing up in a certain way, for example, they say, you know, there is a girly girl, quote unquote girly girl, and there is a goth girl, and you know, perception is as such that a girly girl is feminine, which is so not true, and a goth girl can never be feminine, and that is also not true. So these are like inherent traits that you develop or you already have, and anybody and everybody can have them. So since this is a women's channel, like mostly women, I am going to cater to women mostly, and I'm going to share with you some traits that a feminine woman has. So a feminine woman is kind. Firstly, she's confident, she's driven, she has a passion for life and everything that she wants to do. She is kind to everyone. It doesn't matter who does her wrong. There is always a grace that she offers, and that is very important in life. And most importantly, she has boundaries, which I feel like only a strong woman can set up boundaries. And to say that a feminine woman cannot be a strong woman is the biggest misconception. So a feminine woman is actually really bold. It's a common misconception that feminine woman is actually very fragile, very timid. She's actually not. She knows what her worth is, she knows what she wants to stand for, she knows her purpose in life, she's driven, she wants to be something, and you know, execution comes in the masculine part, but the drive, it actually is very feminine. So if you are keeping strong boundaries, keep going, ladies. Now let's discuss some benefits of having feminine energy. Now there are multiple benefits if you are in your feminine energy. When you're looking to date, you do not date like boys who do not respect you, who do not treat you well, who do not care for you, who basically ghost you or ill treat you. So you do not tolerate that, because you have boundaries in place. You know what you want, you know what you're aiming for. So maybe if you are on a date and a person is not treating you well, you will not take another date for that, because you have your boundaries in place. Hi. So that is a huge benefit when it comes to feminine energy and setting your boundaries in place, because that just, you know, boils down a lot of unwanted men from your life, and you only get quality men in your life. Hi baby, say hi, say hello everyone. So a feminine woman is not dressing up to impress anyone. She's dressing up in what she feels looks best on her, what makes her feel the best, what makes her feel confident and beautiful. Now this is the type of behavior that attracts really good quality men. If you stand up for yourself and you have certain values, you have beliefs that you stay strong with, these are the qualities that a good quality man looks for. So whatever you are, you will attract. If you are a good quality woman, you will definitely attract a good quality man. So that is how being a feminine woman, being a strong woman, being a woman of value helps when it comes to dating. Another benefit of having feminine energy is that you get rid of a very toxic habit that I feel like 99% of us have, which is the pick me habit, which is the people pleasing habit. When you have your boundaries in place, you know your worth, and you lead with kindness, you're not really bothered when someone does not choose you or someone does not pick you. Have to stay in your energy and let the man chase you instead of you doing the chasing. And I assure you, this has nothing to do with your appearance. This is actually an aura that you create. So this has nothing to do with your looks, your dressing sense, but that all totally helps. If you are naturally good looking, obviously that helps. I'm not blind to the fact that, you know, pretty privilege actually exists, but developing your aura, being kind, being nice to people, being loving and actually attracting things is far more preferable than just being pretty. So I wanted to give you some pointers to check if you are in your masculine energy instead of your feminine energy. Alright, so here are some masculine energy traits, and if you have any of them, there is no need to worry. These are definitely something that everyone has, and it is always very intentional to develop feminine energy traits. So you can just have a look at them and yeah, maybe make changes if you want to. So not taking care of yourself, not indulging in self-care, and self-care can be very minimum. It's always very intentional. So even if you're washing your face at the end of the day, applying some cream, applying some serum and going to sleep after reading a book, that is a form of self-care as well. You do not need to indulge in like very expensive products and do like a 10-step regime. You can always start with something very simple, and that is a form of self-care. If you're always stressed, if you're trying to control every single thing in your life, how people think about you, what everyone wears, what everyone does, how everyone treats you, because at the end of the day, oh careful, so if you're always stressed and if you're trying to control everybody and everything around you, not all situations have to be your headache to control. If it's someone else's problem, let them deal with it, and you do not need to be stressed about everything. And you inherently can't control a lot of things, so all you can control is your own emotions and yourself. So maybe try to, you know, do practices that will help you doing that. If you don't trust your own gut intuition and you don't trust on your own advice and your own experiences, then you are in masculine energy. And this can happen when people have made you to feel that you can't trust yourself. Maybe someone has told you that, you know, that is a stupid thing that you're saying. Something as simple as that can really tamper with your mind, and you end up not trusting yourself to make decisions, and that is definitely not feminine energy. Another one is if you do not trust anyone, if you are very skeptical about things, if you speak very negatively, then that is not feminine energy. Be calm and peace is very uncomfortable to you, and this comes from some sort of trauma where when you're calm, when you're alone, when you're with self and you don't have distractions, you feel very uncomfortable and you need certain thing to depend on or someone to always depend on, to make you feel comfortable. Now all these are actually my own traits. I've had them all my life, I still have them, and this is my way of telling you that if you have any of these, you can actually deal with them, you can actually improve, you can actually change your mindset around these beliefs, and things can be better. Now the habits that you need to include just to raise your feminine energy are definitely self-care. You have to take care of yourself, whether it is your hair, it's your skin, it's the type of makeup that you put on your face, it's the clothes that you wear, it's the way you treat yourself, it's the food you eat. Most importantly, the food you eat is so important. It's also regulating your emotions when you're sad, when you're happy, when you are angry. Regulating your emotions are very important. Setting up boundaries and your standards. So setting up boundaries can be also with the loved ones. If you are in a family and someone is mistreating you, setting boundaries is the best way to go forth. So setting boundaries in certain situations can also look like distancing yourself. So if someone is disrespecting you, maybe distance yourself a little bit, and that will definitely help. Another thing to develop is confidence. Confidence to know that you are a person and you are your only self. There is no one coming to save you, there is no one going to do anything good to you. It's you and you alone who has to take care of yourself, and just, you know, be happy. So happiness is something that you will create for yourself, and that is where the confidence comes from. I thought it was about to go. And that is where the confidence comes from, when you know that you can trust yourself, you can trust your opinion, and everything that you will do will be good, and you will take care of yourself at the end of the day. So don't get me wrong, feminine and masculine, both energies are very important, and especially in today's culture. Baby, leave my hair. Okay. And especially in today's culture, I feel like women are taught to be hustlers and work very hard, which is true. We have fought a very long battle for this, but at the same time, we are naturally nurturers. We can use our feminine energy to actually love, create compassion, raise children, and do so much more. And we can use masculine energy when we have to work, hustle, strategize, put things in place, and actually execute. Apart from that, I feel like feminine energy should rule your life. It should be the way you live, it should be the qualities that you imbibe. So yeah, the point of this video was also that you can live in your feminine energy and also work and build your life the way that you want to. You don't have to give into this hustle culture, you don't have to be rude to people, you don't have to be very masculine in your approach. It can be done in a feminine way as well. So yeah, that's the wrap on the video. I hope you got to learn something new today. I hope that you inculcate these qualities in your life, because I promise you they will change you for better. And yeah, that's about it. You want to say bye? You said hi, I think you can say bye as well. Say tata. Bye guys.